YouTube was happening. It is Tuesday, August 19th. We're talking WNBA now. We got 5 games on the slate today. We had 5 games on Sunday, went 4-1 in those games. Beautiful day overall. We'll take that every day. We're going to break these games down. We're going to look at spreadsheet, props, everything we need to do. So we're going to go ahead and we move quick today. Got things happening, so we got to jump into the first game. We're going right now. Here we go. So boom, first game we see is going to be Minnesota and New York. Currently, we have New York as a 2.5-point favorite. 166.5 is our total. Let's go ahead and head over to the spreadsheet. Yes, indeed. And we see, look at Minnesota, 6-game winning streak, 9-1 last 10. New York's lost 2 now, but I mean, don't be fooled. They ain't. I mean, 61%. They remember when they started off like 8-0, both teams did. Look at the difference in teams, how they've gone. Just crazy overall. We're gonna look at injuries too. Don't worry, I got you this time. So anything we can really take advantage of. 3v9, 4v7. They both lean Minnesota. 1v5. I mean, it's a good matchup overall. Minnesota out on the road is a 2.5-point dog. I still leave Minnesota. I'm gonna tell you right now. Keep it a buck. So let's go look at the injuries. Let's see. Minnesota, New York. Anybody out? Minnesota, you are expected to be back today. You're doubtful. You're doubtful. You're not coming back. Change that. That ain't right, ESPN. And you are still definitely out of 3 of your bigs. That still isn't good. So yeah, until Stewie comes back, New York's going to be in a world of hurt. I'm sorry, they are. So Minnesota's definitely going to be the play I take. But let's go look at props because this is outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Click it. Go get you a week for free. It's there for you. So overs, we have McBride 17.5 points assists. Let's take a look, see what this has been up to. 20.6, not bad. Not bad. New York's defense is 6th from 2-point percent, 5th from 3-point percent, 9th in rating. So, I don't know. I think I like Minnesota as a team plus 2.5 better overall. So that's what I would take. Let's go look at unders real quick. Are there even any unders taking this one? There probably are. Yeah, I am not taking Sabrina under. I am sorry. New York's got to score. Somebody got to score. And if they're going to try to shut her down, but she's too good. She's too good sometimes. I just can't head to head. You see what she's done head to head. Yeah, 2 games she popped off versus Minnesota, but then a lot of this is like, yeah, look at all the games. Look at all the games. Just this year alone, she popped off on 7:30 for 31. That was less than 3 weeks ago. And then the other 2 games, yeah, I'm not taking that. What were these games total? That was Minnesota won by 6 at home, Minnesota won by 12 on the road, and Minnesota won by 7 at home. So yeah, I'm going for Minnesota a 4-game sweep. We're keeping it real. Until Stewie comes back, New York needs help. Sorry. You're missing too much size. Give me Minnesota plus 2.5 on the road. Actually, plus 102? Yeah, I'll take that. Plus 2.5 next. All right, jumping in game 2 is going to be Connecticut and Washington. Connecticut went to overtime with Indiana and still didn't cover somehow. I'll take it. A win's a win. No matter if by a hook or not, I will take it all day. We see is currently Washington 6.5 at home with a 157. We come over here. That is clearly leaning Washington already. So 3v10, 11v6, both lean Washington. 1v11, are you kidding me? 56% versus 53 allowed. 2v6, this is Washington all day. And they're at home. What's our total looking like? Curious. 166 and 169. We had a 157. Overs in play. Washington, I like Washington spread and I like the over, but I like Washington spread more, if that makes sense. Let's go look at the props. Oh, injuries. Let's do injuries real quick. Washington, who you got out? You want to rule out for Tuesday. So no Dolson, no Sheldon, and then you want surgery. Don't care about that. So Connecticut, who you got? Anybody hurt? Still nobody hurt. At least Connecticut's good with the injuries. They don't have any injuries this year. So let's get rid of Sabrina. Let's get rid of McBride. Let's move this over here and drag this down to this one and go boop. And who do we have on the unders? We have under Austin at 20.5, and then we go and change to the over, and we have a few, which is going to be a bunch of people. Okay, so we want Citron PRA, and then Lakin, I guess how you say that? I have no clue. So under for Austin, this is too close. I can't trust somebody who's 1 away every time. Too consistent. The lines there, no, can't. We need more of a discrepancy, if you will. So Citron over could be a play, absolutely. Head to head. Last 2 games hasn't done well, but that was June and May. That was a long ass time ago now. So last 10, you can see what she's done. Last 5, absolutely stepped up more. With more injuries, more people out. You saw we have those 3 people out, 2 really out, 1's out for the season, but somebody's got to score more and do more. So I think it's going to be on her to do more. So I think I like this more anyways. Let's go and look at the last one, which is going to be you, points assist. Over, not bad, not bad. you stepped up too. That could be a play. If you want to go props, you can. I'm going to go spreadsheet. I'm going to trust. I see numbers like this. I see they're winning their games by 3. I see they're losing their games by 7. Right there alone's a 10 difference if you want to do it that way. I'm taking Washington 6.5 at home. I'm sorry. We're going to keep it real. So WA set minus 6.5. If you don't want to take that, you could take the props. But I just think Connecticut on the road, that's they do well when they're at home, but on the road, nah. Give me the better team at home next. All right, moving on. Game 3 is going to be Seattle and Chicago. Currently, Seattle 11.5, 157. Look, until Chicago has anybody come back from injury, you got to fade them. You got to keep on fading them because look, they're 1-9. They lost 4 in a row. Now look at the numbers: 13v11, 9v5. That's pretty close actually. 6v2. That Chicago's defense is actually not doing bad, but offensively they can't score. They're 66 points. 48% from 2, 29 from 3. They are atrocious. Under, maybe? Under is what we're thinking. 157. Let's see. This comes out to 149. This comes out to 167. That is a hell of a range. No. No. Let's go look at injuries. Seattle, nothing new. We already knew about that surgery. We're cool with that. Chicago, that's the main one. Chicago. Right there. Lith is probable. Still, every day she's probable. Reese is actually questionable now, actually having maybe play, maybe not. See, until we know, we can't really do anything. Like, once we see them come back, sure, you can maybe start assuming Chicago, but why would they rush it back when they're literally 8-25? Like, what are we doing? Like, there's no need. If you have a legit back injury, you need to let that shit heal. So, no. This is one of the ones I don't want to touch this one. I lean Seattle, but Seattle's not even good enough right now. They're struggling to actually do anything. So this is a game Chicago could sneakily win, or even take Chicago plus 11.5. Like, let's look at props real quick just to see. On the over, all we have is Banham hit 2 threes, which we'll look at it. You play for Chicago. Seattle is 11th in 3-point defense. You hit 3. How many threes you taking? What's the volume? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I might take this. Like, no lie. 170 though. I don't know if I want to take that one. That's a little too much. All right, let's go look at the underside real quick. Oop. We have a bunch of unders on here, which then we have injuries that messes with this. I'm not going into a lot of these are one. Like, I'll show you this one. I'll show you arrow. So I'll show you these two. Okay. So if you want to take that, look, she's right there on the line. I can't trust that. You want to trust this one too? No. The injury news is the biggest part. Like, are you playing? Are you playing? Are you playing? If we knew this information, yeah, but until then, I'm going to pass on this. I can't trust Seattle, especially with 11.5 points on the road. And when you're playing this bad, 2-8, not a chance. Pass. Next. Game 4 is going to be Vegas and Atlanta. Come down here so you can see it. Currently, it is Vegas slight favorite, 2.5 of the 166.5 total. Spreadsheet loaded up, and look, these two teams are actually playing good. 1-7-0, 9-1 last, and 8-2. Now this is complete opposite of last game. Last game was just cheeks. This one, opposite. Greatness. This is a beautiful game overall. Two teams playing great. And the thing you see Vegas is their defense inside is terrible on the last 5. Yeah, they're 9-1. They've won 7 in a row, but yeah, they're doing quite well. Both teams are winning by 10 points at least. It's going to be a fun one here. Let's go look at the actual props, shall we, and see what we got. Dreaming aces, and we have gray under and under. Well, I'll never take under 1.5 threes. Never will, never have, not going to. Over, Asia's been balling out. We take Asia versus. We got to look at the injuries too. Don't forget the injuries. Let's go do that real quick before we even jump to this. Let's go to this and see. Canada is still out. Canada will be out for 2 weeks, so nothing new. That's the injuries we'd like to see. Like, are you playing or not? You're not playing? Cool, we know what to do. Vegas, what do you got going on? You've been out for a while, so nothing new. So Atlanta's missing a key piece. Vegas has their whole team, so at least chemistry's there. We at least know that much. So we got, let's open up Gray. We got Asia. We got Jackie. Those are the 3. We got Jewel to hit a couple threes, and we'll get you for threes. Start with Asia first. 34-8. Games like this, see, beautiful games. Only problem is Atlanta is, if you didn't notice, #1 in defense from 2, #1 in rebounding. So talk about the absolute worst matchup she could have of anyone in the entire league is Atlanta right now. So we're not taking that one. Sorry. If anything, I almost want to fade it, but she's playing so well I can't fade it because you're doing this head-to-head versus Atlanta. Last 4 times she's covered this line, including on the 22nd of July, which is now damn near a month ago. Ooh. And these are all last season, so I can't touch that. Atlanta's playing too great offensively right now. What can we take advantage of? Like, both teams are great from three-point defense. Literally, their defense. We need Atlanta inside scoring. That's what we need. That's what we need to find. Is anybody a forward for Atlanta? Great to hit 3 points assists. That looks good. If you Atlanta's defense is too good too. If you want to take that, by all means, be my guest. Be my guest. If anything. What do we take? Do we take it over under maybe? I don't know. Do we leave it alone? I don't like this right here. We'll get rid of that. Drew Lloyd has been launching threes like crazy. Atlanta's 3-point defense is third at 30%. You could take this with your head-to-head versus Atlanta. It's all over the place. You could take Jewel if you want to pay that much juice. I don't want to. And then Lloyd, yeah, Young. No, I don't want to do a prop in this one. If anything, because I didn't have like a Breonna Jones or anybody popping off on lately, so can't really do anything like that. What's the totals? Because maybe 176 is a very high scoring game. 157, that's a big ass range, and our total is sitting at 166, of course, right in the middle. Spread is currently Vegas 2.5 at home, which is basically home court. I don't know what to do with this one, so I'm gonna be smart. The last one I didn't want nothing to do with. This one is the best game on the slate, but again, nothing really stands out, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Pass. Next. Last game up is Phoenix and Golden State, and we currently have Phoenix as a 6.5-point favorite with 154.5. We go to the spreadsheet, we load it up, and both teams offensively terrible, defense amazing. 1v2. Clearly, we have to go under, right? Let's see. Let's do the math. Under 140, over 161. Our total is at 154. It's in the range, but I still want to lean under because they can't score. So these numbers should come down automatically facing these two teams. 1-2 from 3, 3-2 on rating. Inside, not so much. Under 154 might be my play, but it's gonna be a little sweaty. Let's see if we got a good prop to go with. Actually, nope. Injury first. Let's see. Phoenix has Monique's supposed to come back today. You're probable, so that's some good news. And then we come up to Golden State, and are they even on here? Yes, they are. Out. No updates at all. Tells us nothing. Urine surgery. We knew that already. So let's go look at the props and see what we have. Change this to that game, and boom, there we go. These are all overs, a lot of overs. It's mainly Thomas, Hayes, and Burton, and also Zandel. Okay, and then Dewana. That's a lot of people hitting overs on these numbers. What? Is because they brought the lines down so low because the defense is so good. That's what makes sense. 36 on a 32. Yeah, the defense is good. The only thing that's really bad here that we could really take advantage of is 10v2, which leans Golden State. That's offense versus defense. Golden State's offense, even though their points, their rating's still good, it's their points that are just struggling. They're still winning their games by 12. They're winning their games by 11. What are we doing here? This is a hell of a matchup. All right. You had a terrible game. Absolutely. We took this 19.5. This was the one loss we had on Sunday, was this one, because she shot 1 for 9. Can't do nothing when you shoot 1 for 9. So some days the ball don't go in the hoop. It happens. If you play, you know. So Burton had a great game. Burton's been balling out. Over, what's the PRA? Just points. Yeah, points, rebounds are better for you. Cecilia, points, rebounds, you're doing good there. Close. And then lastly is Bonner. You can see that as well. Everyone's playing decently, but I think the defense is going to step up to the point. I'm going to trust my own numbers. The numbers say this. I'm going to trust them. I'm going under 154. It sounds crazy. I might regret it, but we're going under 154.5. Do what you want. That's what I'm going to do. So, and I'm hoping, because I've seen it before, Golden State brings Phoenix's pace down to them. Slow down. If they do that, under as well. So I'm all about some Golden State now. So we're going to take that. We're going to end it right there. That's all 5 games. There's a game tomorrow. I will not make a video. I will post a spreadsheet tomorrow, though. I got you. One game does not require a video. I'll be back on Thursday for a new video. So appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out the HQ. Check out Outlier. I'll see you on Thursday for some more WNBA. Peace.